You guys jumped out to that early lead.
Yeah.
What does that say about the preparation for this team to be ready for that?
Yeah, we definitely prepped hard. We definitely wanted shots to fall. That definitely happened in the first half, so that definitely helped us out, give them that early lead.
What's the mindset now? Quick turnaround tomorrow.
Just recover, and then also obviously watch film, just see what Baylor does, and see what we do, what we can do, and just attack them. So, yeah.
What made Coleman so special tonight, early on especially?
Yeah, Coleman was very aggressive. We gave him the ball early. We run through Coleman through the post, and then we just made adjustments when they guarded him and how they guarded us and cuts and stuff like that. So he did good.
How do you assess the way you played tonight, Max?
I think I played pretty good. I mean, I had a lot of rebounds, just energy, bring energy to the floor, just make sure my teammates are open, just do whatever I can do to win.
You're in the postseason. You get this first one under your belt. You feel like you can build some momentum in this tournament?
Yeah, for sure. Like I just said in the media room, my message to the guys at the start of this game was, if there's any team in the country who could do it, it's us. And we have a tall task ahead of us, and I feel like we can beat anybody in this league. I feel like when we're locked in and we're ready to compete, I feel like we can truly beat anybody. And 5 games in 5 days is a lot, but when you go out and put that aside and just go out and play as hard as you can, you can accomplish anything, especially in March. So.
When did you realize you could throw off the knee brace?
I didn't do shoot around yesterday in it. And then it was bothering me in the Iowa State game, and I kind of just I didn't say anything to my trainer, and I kind of just came in here and just kind of slipped on my leg sleeve, and he's like, "No brace tonight." I was like, "Nah, I'm not." So he felt comfortable with it, and like I said, 3 weeks out, and I feel fine. So just ice and get it right, and I should be able to play tomorrow fine and the rest of the way. So.
Do you feel like that? Reflects just how all in you're going. Just cutting loose with everything you have.
Yeah, and I hope anybody, especially in their last year of college, would be willing to do the same. Not take that opportunity for granted. I'm of course I'm going to be all in, but I'd hope any college basketball player would do the same. So yeah.
What is it about playing in the postseason you think that maybe lit a fire under you and your team?
Just knowing that the season before just wasn't what we planned on, and like I said, we can beat anybody in the country, I feel like. So, trying to make a statement, really. I feel like that's a good key for us. And, yeah, just still having the opportunity to win basketball games as well. Who wouldn't want to do that? So that's what keeps us motivated.
How about a little preview of Baylor tomorrow? You guys, it was a long time ago when you played them. Seems like forever ago. You had a halftime lead, but couldn't get it done in the second half.
Yeah, I feel like we could have beat them. They went to a little zone, and we didn't really execute too well in that zone. But hopefully, we make those adjustments. I feel like I play well out of the high post, mid post area. So hopefully, we can hit me in the high post. Hit some shooters, Brenton Hausen, Max Jones, whoever, David Castillo down low, and we're probably gonna have to beat that zone, depending on what kind of defense they're in. But BJ Edgecombe is a great player. They got a roster full of great players, so we just got to do what we didn't in that second half. So,
is there any kind of challenge to separate the idea of 5 wins in 5 days versus right here, right now? You have to put it all together in your head.
Yeah, just taking it one game at a time, really. Physically you might feel it, but mentally, as long as you're locked in, you're ready to go. I feel like you can put your mind to it and do it, and just take it one game at a time. Like I said, if you focus on winning that one game, and the next one comes, keep winning. Like I said, it's just another opportunity to win more games. So yeah.
Baylor has the rest tomorrow, but tonight you guys played. How can you use this game to give you some momentum heading into that game?
Just beating another team that we lost the game to, but we felt like we should have won. That should prove that we're getting over these humps. And yeah, just use that as motivation, and then after that, I think it's who was it, Arizona or Texas Tech? I forgot who's on our Tech, but not to look ahead, but that's another opportunity to beat somebody who we feel like we should have beat, and just another test to prove that we can get over these humps. So
my defense, so something that I take pride in, and the fact that I can disrupt the ball, get us extra possessions, is definitely very important to me. And I feel like it helps boost our offense.
When you guys sort of struggle at points to score, and there were stretches today where they were going on runs, but you guys found ways to come up with timely stops? What's the message like when those sort of stretches happen? And you guys know that you need to sort of pride yourself a little bit more on the defense.
You know, it's basketball. It's a game of runs. And, you know, we've been in similar situations like that all season. So, you know, our message was we knew it was going to happen. You know, we didn't know when it was going to happen, but we knew they were going to run. It was just up to us to keep our composure, keep our poise, because at the end of the day, we had an end goal in mind. So, you know, we can't get caught up in all the little things, you know, hang our head. We said we had to hold our head high next possession. So, you know, we had a job to finish.
How do you carry a defensive performance like this into tomorrow with such a short time?
I feel like it should be the standard, to be honest. You know, playing defense is something. Defense wins championships, you know that saying. So I feel like today it was a standard of, you know, how we want to play defense, and you know, I feel like we're gonna carry that same energy tomorrow. You know, maybe we can foul a little less, but you know, I feel like today was a step in the right direction heading into tomorrow.
I know down the stretch of the regular season, you guys struggled with some of the defensive stuff, but today you guys sort of turned that around. Mm-hmm. What was the message like after some of those late games to sort of turn this around this quickly?
Really our seniors. You know, this is our last time playing with them, so you know, it was up to everybody to give everything they had for them. You know, this is their last time touching the court, so we just trying to, you know, make sure that they know that we love them, and we're gonna do whatever it takes for them. And I feel like that played a role in our defense. You know, we're flying around, boxing out, getting rebounds, and that's just a test to the relationship we have with them. You know, my job, everybody else's job, is, you know, give ourselves up for them. So I feel like we did that today.
When you got the technical foul, was that just showing too much enthusiasm on the possible turnover?
I'm a passionate person. Like, I'm very passionate. You know, I wear my heart on my sleeve, and I feel like I let my emotions get the best of me in that moment. And I feel like I bounced back very well, though, from that moment.
Yeah, definitely. Second half looked like you really attacked the basket. That's what you wanted to do. Can you tell me a little bit about that?
I mean, plays need to be made, and I had the ball in my hands, so I feel like I made the right plays. And, you know, the coach was living with it. My team was living with it. So, you know, I picked my spots well, and, you know, it worked.
Thanks, Doug.
Appreciate it.
What's it like seeing Coleman get in the zone like that today?
Man, I played against him 2 years at Michigan, so I know what he's capable of. And I didn't know when it was going to be, but it came at the right time, that game that I needed him to have. So, yeah. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Back to that Baylor game, what sticks out that you remember from that, and how can you use that to your advantage tomorrow?
I feel like we got a little complacent in the second half, and we had an early lead. And, you know, the mindset going in is play a full 40 minutes of, you know, hard knock basketball. And, you know, I feel like our mentality is just to get back. And, you know, when we have that mentality going in today, we had the same mentality, and it worked out for us. So tomorrow, I feel like we're going to have that same drive and energy to, you know, to get back, because we owe them one.
David, when you're not able to play, but you still see the defense sort of hold up to that level, what was working for you guys defensively to hold them to under 40% shooting?
Just really the scouting report. I feel like the coaches did a great job knowing which guys we wanted to shoot and we didn't, and just going out there and executing. I feel like we did a great job with the scouting report.
Obviously, you guys struggled with rebounding at points this year, but you guys handled that well today and sort of limited those second chance points for most of the game. Was that a major focus, knowing sort of what their build-up is as a team?
Yeah, most definitely. I think last 5 games for Arizona State, they got outscored in second chance points like 56 to 18 or something, like some crazy number. So it was definitely emphasis going in the game, which we wanted to take advantage of. I remember at home we out-rebounded them, but we didn't quite get the points. So today we want to make sure we did.
3-pointers were falling early on. What did you see from Coleman and those guys just knocking those down? Were they just open looks? Or?
Just playing with confidence. You know, you seen the first couple go in. You know, your confidence goes through the roof. You know, happy for them guys to see a couple go through. Hopefully we can build on that the next couple games.
How would you describe the sense of urgency right now in this locker room after the win?
I mean, it's win or go home, you know. Obviously it's one game at a time. We won the first one, but, you know, now we got to focus on Baylor and, you know, give it our all tomorrow and then, you know, go from there.
David, you sort of weren't able to make the impact offensively with foul trouble.
Yeah.
You kept playing well defensively. Was there sort of a mindset shift for you with your foul trouble? You sort of had to take a different role to sort of help the team?
Yeah, most definitely. I switched up. We switched the matchup, so I wasn't in the paint as much. And like you said, I don't know, I wasn't in the game like that, but I just still want to make my mark. Defense at the end of the day is what I'm good at. I just had to do it without fouling, and that's what I was trying to do.
Just what is the mindset here with the game coming up less than 24 hours?
Just get our bodies ready, prepare for a 40-minute game.
give them our best shot.
What goes into getting your body ready for this?
First mentally, and then next probably cold tub, ice, just watching film, seeing what we got to do to take care of business.
Just from your perspective, Coleman, what made him so special tonight?
Him just being a leader that we needed, him being vocal, knocking down shots, just being a great player that he is.
Obviously, shots were falling early, but what else went into that fast start to get that big lead?
Rest, honestly. A few days off, always nice. And just trusting our work. You know, this time of year, it just really goes back to our work. So guys came out ready to play. And, you know, we were playing together and got some good looks. And, you know, guys stepped up and made shots. So that was nice. And we were getting stops, too, so that always helps.
What did Arizona State do, particularly in the second half, to kind of get back into that game?
They capitalized off of some of our turnovers. Mason, really good player. You know, sometimes it's just hard to stop a guy that's going. The last 5 games, you look at what he's been doing. He's been really good. So you know, they took advantage of some defensive breakdowns, got some buckets at the rim. But, you know, fortunately, we were able to hold them off.
I think Coleman kind of showed his ceiling in terms of what he can do putting the ball through the net tonight.
Yeah, I mean, you know, Cole's all around great player. You know, when he can pass, that's great. But when he can step in and make, you know, pick and pop shots, and we were watching a lot of film, and we thought he would be able to get some tonight. You know, just how they guarded, and, you know, credit to him, he stepped up and made big plays.
What's the mindset now? Quick turnaround tomorrow.
Yeah, just get back, get some rest, and then lock into personnel. You know, just get ready to go, one day at a time.
What can you guys take from those 6 games that you did win, 6 games in a row in conference play?
Get into the paint. We were in the paint a lot in those 6 games, and defensively we were just pests. Defensively we had, you know, different urgency, different energy, and so bringing that same defensive intensity to these next games is very important.
You guys played here against Drake back in December. Was it kind of nice to just have some familiarity with this arena?
Yeah, for sure. It was a little different because of the court and everything, but you know, having the fan base here is just so important, and they bring us so much energy. So it was good for us.
What's the key to kind of feeding off of the energy when you have so much purple in the crowd?
Making plays, you know, oops, lobs, and you know, just turnovers, just making big plays and being big time players. And so, you know, giving something that the fans can feed off of, and you know, they bring the energy and we gain it back.